So anyway, we're stuck in Trinidad, and the Walmart didn't have propane. I spent $30 to get a bottle of propane across the street, but we had to because
it was cold.
We were in a blizzard.
Freezing.
It was cool as hell. The truck drivers just smashed into that place. I got to applaud Walmart, man. They're king. There was hundreds of trucks packed in there.
Yeah.
The first night or whatever, it was just
a couple.
us. There was like 4 or 5 RVs
and maybe a couple semis.
And we were all chilling in the Walmart. And then all of a sudden the blizzard hit and they closed the pass, and every semi
That's where they
in southern Colorado was at that Walmart. That's all there was.
And then, like, we had a semi that was probably 6 inches from our trailer. And
they were everywhere. They were parked here.
Like,
they were parked there.
I couldn't even watch. It was scary.
I was out directing traffic. I literally unhooked in a blizzard and moved my vehicle because the one guy came through, and then it was ice, and so I helped that guy. He was
and Mark told him, you can block us in because we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, so we're not. I'm not driving through that pass because the guy at the liquor store had scared me about our pass.
Yeah.
The pass. It's 10 up, 10 down.
Yeah.
You're there in 10 minutes. It's like, and this is it's not that long, 28 feet.
Well, plus our expedition, so
yeah. And ice, we had to wait it out. Oh, what really screwed us, it wasn't so much the roads. I had a foot of snow on the camper, which put thousands of pounds because it was ice.
Yeah.
And see, we didn't have the heat on, and we were going through that ice for 3 hours, 20 degrees.
We're lucky that our pipes didn't bust. We are so lucky, and we didn't even think of that. We're like, we just got to get to where we're going.
Stupid newbie mistake. We're cruising through an ice storm. Well, I couldn't stop anywhere.
There was nowhere to even pull off on a side road or just a shoulder. Or
78 miles in the middle of bum.
No towns, no nothing.
Oh, God, it was most unbelievable.
It took us 3 hours to go.
So anyway, we're in Colorado for 3 days and living La Vida Loca. It was fun. We had a great time. We binge watched Black Mirror. We were smiling and laughing. We were in Colorado. We hadn't been in Colorado in a year.
And Walmart, if you don't want to use your water, or you don't want to use your whatever,
bathroom.
You go to the bathroom in Walmart.
But it was a walk. That was a 1 block. Yeah, it was a block away. Because we were way up in the cool part.
So in the morning, you got to do your business. Just go to Walmart.
Yeah, we didn't. Then we didn't dump our black. So anyway, we head out. We're going down to my friend owns property. His dad acquired, I don't know if he bought it or he acquired it, whatever. So,
anyway, go back to Colorado.
I got a friend, his dad left him some land. I've been telling this guy to go down there for years. He used to come out and visit me in Oregon, and I'd be like, one of these trips, why don't you go down and look at your land? And so I always had this weird little thing, this dude, my friend, Ben, he owns this land, but he never goes and looks at it.
He's never been there. He doesn't even know really where it is.
But in his defense, it's 1,000 miles.
Well, I know, but he went to, where did he go? Oklahoma or Texas not too long ago?
True, but that's
Trent.
Straight down. This is 1,000 miles.
I know, but...
So anyway, I'm like, well, I'm curious. I'll go check it out. But it's supposed to be a scam. They scam you because they... cut this, some dude at World War II cut all these roads in the New Mexican mountains, 15 miles from the Mexican border. You're right up against these mountains. They're nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
They're very cool mountains. Especially we went up around the other way, and they're aggressive ass mountains.
There are people who live out there. There's
cool.
houses out there. They got to haul their water in.
There was 5 or 6 houses on the ranchettes. This place is called Sunshine Valley Ranchette.
Yeah.
And there was right as you go in, right where Ben owns the property, he's got 4 neighbors he can see. you're in the desert, but still, I mean, if you were in the city and didn't have trees, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it was spectacular. We had a blast out there. We went to his property twice. The first time we didn't know where it was.
Really it was.
We couldn't figure it out.
And then
So
Mark got on some.
I got on, tried to get him to, but he does, and he's no help.
It's okay.
So
Mark figured it out.
I got on, and weirdly enough, I found his dad still owns the property. It's delinquent in taxes. So actually they could sell it, but I don't know if anybody wants to buy it because supposedly you can't build on it. But I called the county.
Well, we've heard two sides of the story.
Yeah, and there's people living out there, and those houses aren't that old. So they did something, but supposedly the water sucks. Supposedly you can drill a well or something. Well, you have to. You have
Otherwise,
to get water.
there's no water.
You can't build if you don't get water. And the guys that was the one thing that his neighbors that we talked to said, the water over here sucks. It's full of sand, it's fine sand.
Oh, yeah,
and it'll like hurt your body. Like you can't drink the water, you'll fill your body up with sand. So, but other than that, great place. But it's not so much that. He owns that. He could park a camper out there for 30 frickin' days at a time.
Yeah.
Which he has.
And he could boondock out his camper.
But the cool thing is the spot we've been at for 8 days is probably, it's in the top 2 spots that we've been at.
Mm-hmm.
And if it had what the other spot had, this would be the top spot.
Right. Water is a big
Water's huge. We have to drive 18 miles to get water, but we have 5-6 gallon containers.
Mm-hmm.
So we figure it out.
We can make it work.
For 2 or 3 days, we're good. If we go to town, if we ever want to try to make 14 days, we're going to need double. I don't even think we could have enough water, Joe.
And you really can't buy 14 days worth of food at a time and store it in a camper refrigerator. I mean, you probably might be able to do like a week.
So anyway, we're at the ranch.
We
could easily and the best part of the story is we don't know where we're going to stay. Because we don't know where his land is. And we don't want to be on somebody's land.
And it's getting towards the end of the
it's
evening,
getting
like
late.
Afternoon.
And laughingly, just out of the blue, I blurt out, hey, what about your Harvest Host, which is a winery? You stay at wineries.
It's an app for wineries. You can stay at wineries or farms or buildings, office buildings or whatever. But
wineries.
Like, is there any on your Harvest Host? I'm like, I don't know. Let me check. And I'm pulling up the app, and as I'm pulling up the app, I drive by the winery.
She goes,
it's Lee Cordo. I don't remember the name right now.
We've got it on the vid. Yeah.
Great. Les Combes.
Les Combes or Les Combres.
Anyway. So,
we're driving by it.
Yeah. So we call.
As she says, Les Crom, it's like, it's right here. It's like, and we look, and there it goes, and there's like an airstream.
Well, I had called him, and he's like, "How long can you?" And I'm like, he goes, "Oh, you're about 10 minutes away," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And but it was so weird how it was just like right there.
Right, as we said it was like just weird karma, weirdness, great karma deal.
It was wonderful.
Yeah, and so we stayed there. We went and looked at. We weren't really sure where my friend lived, like what.
His
we weren't. We couldn't park on his spot, but we knew that we were looking at his house. It might be
right
down way down there, but we drove the corner. So
we have our trailer, our camper behind us.
We were close to him.
So we were like, oh, we got to get this parked and figure out where we're going to stay. And then
when we got there, we turned right. That place is badass down there. If you would have owned that corner, I would have came down there and attempted to build.
Oh, yeah.
Where we first went into it, where Ben is, it'd be great. Build a little adobe out there. But anyway, so yeah, great. Find it. We got a video of it. It was great. I asked her, so would you rather live right here on this or in Lincoln, Nebraska? She was like, it was like, I'd rather live here.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's jackrabbits and road runners,
Yeah.
and tarantulas, and God knows what's in half of the holes. There's coyotes, obvious. Oh, we saw a coyote
Yeah,
running across the road, and it was like, yeah, car, whatever.
Yeah.
And so anyway, the winery was fun. Met some crazy, it was all right. It was good stuff. Met the Airstream guy. He thought he was the shit because he paid a lot of money for that Airstream. Jesus.
Well, and he was telling you how much he paid for it.
No, he wouldn't tell me what he paid.
I thought he told you.
No, he said he got a steal on it, but he didn't tell me what the steal was. So if he didn't mention the steal, it was still $100,000. Because if he would have got it for under 100, he probably would have piped it right out.
Was it a brand new one? I don't remember.
Yeah, 2020 Airstream.
Depending on what you pull it with.
Anyway, we stay at the wine thing. We're way off track as always, and great winery. We stayed there 2 days, so we stayed at Black Mesa. We forgot about that. We did laundry. That was kick-ass. I highly recommend Black Mesa.
It was free.
If you're going between Albuquerque and Santa Fe or northern New Mexico, we could have stayed there for probably a month. I don't know. They didn't seem to care.
Anything. It was like free water, free dump.
We were boondock, free dump
Free dump.
station. You don't boondock and get free dump every time. Water.
Yeah, free water.
Free water, free dump, Black Mesa, stay in the top 3 spots by the blue awning. We were in a spectacular spot. We had mountains and greatness. We didn't have any neighbors. We had 2 guys come over, cool ass boondockers. The one guy's been doing it 7 years. They came over and chatted. It was great. Nice little mountain, little introductory.
The casino was kind of lame.
And
the
hell.
food we ate at the truck stop restaurant was not good. But I mean,
terrible, and it was like $20 probably.
$25. I mean, we're starving and we were tired and whatever, so
we're still spending money at this point out of control because it's like woo. So we're like, we just left Colorado, which was like woo. Have some money. So yeah, we're spending, and
we're trying not to. That's why we try to find.
Well, we want to go long stretches with spending, and quite frankly, we haven't paid to sit on a piece of property yet, where we had to.
True.
The only place we had to was Conestoga, Nebraska, before you retired.
Right.
We had to pay there, and then the only other spots are those Harvest Host wine because you're obligated to go in and do wine tasting, and then when you do that, you discover
there's no obligation. You don't have to,
but you do.
But it's recommended that you visit their winery or whatever, they gift shop or anything. You don't have to do anything really, but it's recommended. So I like wine, so it doesn't bother me.
Hatch, back to Hatch, and the reason we're still in New Mexico for like a month. I mean, at least 3 weeks we're going to be here. I would think 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there's a half a month.
2 weeks.
No, but when we got here, oh my God, it was well worth it. We've been here 8 days. It was definitely worth it. It's 5-star.
Uh-oh, what's going on over here?
Open the damper, full. Did you let the fire go out?
Maybe.
So then open the door slowly. Yeah, we got to heat with wood. We don't have to, but we choose to because it's just so cheap. There's firewood. We've had so much fun. We've had an indoor-outdoor fire for 8 days. Till tonight, we're done. I'm not. Outside, we're done. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees, which is wild because we only stayed here because it was beautiful. And
Yeah.
now it's not. And everybody's like, oh, winter here.
Yep.
It's like winter
Yeah, the
and
locals, they told us winter is here like around Thanksgiving. So it's going to start getting cold at night. And Mark's like...
It's already cold. It's 28 tonight. That's pretty goddamn cold.
Yeah?
To heat with wood and then go to bed and then wake up. I did it last night. It got cold last night. And she went up hiking up a mountain.
Twice.
Two little mini mountains, and she was petrified and wasn't going to do it.
I was a little scared the first day.
That's a little scared.
But the second day was better, wasn't I?
Not much.
Well, you always make me climb up like rocks and down rocks and like stuff like that.
Beautiful, man.
No, it was really pretty. I mean, I'm glad I did it.
It wasn't even that bad. It was like a staircase.
No, it wasn't.
Staircase of, oh my God, tree roots, rocks, just perfect hiking. This place is amazing. But this place is great. We've been going to bed early,
Wow.
getting up early.
Get up early. I get up way earlier than I intended to, being retired. I thought, oh, I can sleep in every day. Would be like
she's
a
sleeping.
Saturday, and I can sleep in till 9. Not gonna happen. So I've been up at 6:37, and that's a little too early. So then I go to bed early. So I guess it
Which is
works
pretty
out.
nice.
Yeah, it's dark.
But you go to bed early because Hatch.
Oh, I might want to open that Hatch wine.
I
again.
do love that.
Mark's like, I do love that, Bubba.
Oh my God! They have a wine down here, and it's the reason we're still here.
And I don't know if I have enough.
I'm pretty sure we just keep hanging out in this area because they have this stuff called Hatch chili wine. It's wine, and it's very good wine, but the finish on it is a like Hatch pepper. It's amazing.
And
Amazing.
Mark doesn't even like wine.
I don't even like wine, and this stuff's just this
is
Hatch.
it.
It's all about the peppers down here. This place is crazy.
Yum. Delicious.
Mm.
We'll have to open that.
Give me the corkscrew. The cheapy one. Yeah, we broke our corkscrew. We drink so much of it. It's pretty funny. Pam took me wine testing for the first. I don't even like wine. In fact, we went wine tasting in Oregon, and I didn't even drink.
He gulps it. He gulps. He doesn't sip. He doesn't savor. He just.
I've done 2 wine tastings with her. No, that's even wrong. I've done 3 wine tastings. Oh, you knew that right off the
3.
bat?
Yeah.
Oh, you're keeping tab?
I am.
Oh.
So we tried this at the
You write a book?
winery in Deming, and it's the best wine I've ever had.
Oh, the Hatch?
Yeah, but,
Oh,
but you can buy it at Walmart.
Oh, yeah. Here,
Albertsons.
you ain't going to buy that in Nebraska.
And so what I'm saying is, you can go check it out and taste it at the winery, but just know you're gonna get it for a lot cheaper.
$9, well, yeah, we
But
probably
not all
shouldn't.
Walmarts have it. The other one
Right.
didn't have it, so then we went to Albertsons in Silver City. Yeah, I don't know even how to
It
work that.
it worked really good last time, but this time it's like that part ain't getting.
He'll learn.
No, I did it perfectly the first couple nights. Weird. Maybe you gotta. I didn't even. I think I might be screwed in too much.
He's screwed in too much.
I'm screwed in. But no, the Hatch wine. It's the pepper.
If you like the pepper flavor and the finish of it, it's like a peppery finish, and it's so good. And we tried to make our own. Because we bought, these Hatch peppers. So last night...
Is this how you do it?
No. No. Last night, we took this Franzia Cabernet Sauvignon, and we put some peppers in it, let it sit for a while.
We have peppers.
Yeah,
Like
but it didn't really work. So then we took my garlic press, and we put some peppers in it, and then we poured the wine over it from another glass into another glass and squeezed that so pepper juice would come out.
It worked. She said it worked.
It worked, but not every sip
But it's not
was
like
peppery.
this.
This one's... Yeah. Get a glass for it. I gotta finish the cheap wine first.
Go ahead. Let me get your cork. But this wine right here is kind of why we're probably still here. I think we went through probably 6 bottles. You bought the one at
Oh, you're probably right.
the winery, and then I think we got another one. Well, I know we got another
at Walmart.
Or I think you bought another one again the next night or something,
Yeah.
and then you got one at Walmart. So I think we were up to 3 at Walmart. You're like, maybe not, because you thought
2,
it was.
I think.
So we're at 2 there, and you just bought 2
At
and 2,
Albertsons. Cheaper at
and
Walmart.
and we bought it at somewhere else too. Yeah, we bought it somewhere else here in town at that other place. Wasn't Albertsons, we bought that but the day before there was another place you bought
grocery
2.
store.
You bought 2 that night too.
Yikes, I have a problem.
So that's 2, 4, 5.
If
but
you
I
taste
have.
this, crap your... And I also read, because there's a little tag on one of these, how to make brownies with this wine.
Oh my God,
Buy a
it's
brownie
unbelievable.
And you put however much wine in it and mix it together.
Well, and they got a green chili one.
But I don't like that one because I'm not really a white wine drinker. I mean, I don't drink it, but it was
sweet
okay.
chili.
It was
hot.
sweet and hot.
Hot, sweet. This is red and
This is
sweet.
more safe. I don't eat
Hatch Wine expose. That's why we're here, and this place is unbelievably good. I would give this 6 stars if it had water.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, this is a 5-star boondocking recommendation that the closest water is 18 miles away.
Which is bizarre. And you have to pay for your water.
And you got to pay for your water because water's scarce. So we're averaging $6 every 2 days, $7 every 2 days. That's pretty expensive. That's like $3 a day.
So
that's a $100 bill, which...
So let's just say if you paid for hookups and you paid $30 a day, we're still saving